Next question. Go to the mic, you two, go to the mic, brother. Yes. Go ahead, yes, sir.
My name is Dr. Ahmed.
Today in the morning in the ayah, you mentioned that comparative of religion is a weapon to use it to convey the message to non-Muslims. How would you advise Muslim professional who is not specialized in Islamic studies to read and to do to be able to be fit to respond to non-Muslims?
You see, I have a shortcut for you people. I know the modern man, the intellectual, is too busy to read encyclopedias, to go to the library. So I know the mentality of the modern man. So what I have done is, I print little booklets, little booklets, different subjects. Come on, man. One sitting reading. These are all Arabs and Israel, conflict of conciliation, Christ in Islam, Muhammad the natural successor to Christ, and on, Muhammad the greatest. One sitting reading. Is that guy, whoever he is, if he reads something and if it doesn't tickle him, all the books, nothing tickles him, he deserves to perish. Look, these are worthless rubbish. What you do with a human being, you know, you read and nothing interests you, nothing tickles you, nothing inspires you. That guy is an animal in human form. You know, he's just there, eat, drink, and make merry, for tomorrow we shall die. There's no difference between him and the animals. But any ordinary person, sincere-hearted person, once reading these booklets, anything that tickles you as a right, learn the verses, memorize it, and go and start sharing it. Inshallah, your attitude to Islam will change and everything. Go, if he can't read, tell him to see my videotapes. It seems to have changed a lot of people, you know, in the attitude, inspired them to become better Muslims. At least put some militancy in you. You see, we are like castrated animals. The Muslim Ummah is like castrated animals, ready for slaughter. I said, no, this will put some injection into you. Look at the tapes, I make no commission on that. No copyright. You can get my tapes, reproduce them and sell them and make a profit. You can get my books, reproduce them and sell them and make a profit. No objection. Now these are the ways I can suggest. The others, you go and ask your imams and your sheikhs, maybe they might have some better ideas.
Is this suffice, Mr. Ahmed?
No, nothing suffices. There's a world, knowledge is so vast. I can't suggest this book is going to do the job. It's just like if you're a doctor, medical man. Yeah. You just don't say, look, take this aspirin and it'll do the job. There are so many other complications there. So you have to treat the patient. The patient is very sick. The ummah is very sick. You know, from a medical point of view, spiritually the sickness is, no, he's got diabetes, he's got blood pressure, he's got piles. The ummah. Damn it all, the amount of problems you have, you know, you need more than one Deedat, you know, to heal you.
I'm talking to lay people. You see, my approach is that I'm talking about lay people. You know, I don't know whether you noticed the river.
Jamal Badi, if you heard him, he is a great scholar. He is most learned among our people. Jamal Badawi. That's on another level. We need his tapes. But they won't be as entertaining as mine. That's all.
Excuse me, can we switch over here?
One second. Oh, yes, he was there before. Let him ask, then you. Yes, my brother.
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Deedat. I am Mohammed Sadiq from Shalom. My question is a bit different from the others. It's just that I was in USA a few months ago, and an American asked me, why you guys have, are so anti, you are anti, Salman Rushdie and his books, and why don't you allow people to read his book and let them judge for themselves? Why do you have to suppress, And if by suppressing, you are sort of, you're feeling guilty, you feel that, there's something wrong and this and that. Let the people decide, let them read. So I was not able to really answer. So I wonder whether you could enlighten me on that. How one should, how should one, go ahead, in trying to come up with such sort of talk,
Yes. You see, one thing, number one, you ask the American, you want to give people the freedom of speech, right? It's right. What about communism? You allow communism, the books on Das Kapital by Karl Marx. You allow that in your country? You banned it. I want to know why. Aren't you American mature enough to weigh the pros and the cons, good or the bad? Damn it all, why do you have to stop your American people from reading Das Kapital? Anybody who's a communist, you're going to put him in jail, right? Why aren't you giving him the freedom? With regards to Rushdie, you see, what we have to learn is to turn the tables. You know, turn the tables. You don't start pleading for mercy. Don't start crying and wailing. You turn the table. I did it in the Royal Albert Hall. I turned the table. I'm telling the Britishers, start with Salman Rushdie, Satanic Verses, page 1. What does he call you? I read it out. I read it out to them. He's calling you Londoners are bastards, the whole lot of you. I said, what Londoner are you? Pakistani Londoner? You British Londoner? You Jewish Londoner? You Hindu Londoner? You all are bastards. This is what Rushdie says. You accept that. You love that. You want that freedom of speech. Then he calls Margaret Thatcher a bitch. You know what's a bitch? A whore. You like that? He, in the book he's writing, he had sex with the Queen of England. He doesn't even spare her. Then I said, you white people, you know what he's calling you? Your mothers and your wives and your sisters and your daughters? He says, white women, no man, fat, Jewish or non-differential. White women are for, I can't complete that sentence. But there I did it, in London I did it. You see? So, you see, you have to learn to turn the table. What we do is we go into battle without knowing. That's the trouble with us.
No, the trouble is I read the book, I just couldn't know what garbage he was talking about. There's nothing, I just, from page 1 to the rest of the book, there was nothing I could understand. No. I couldn't apprehend anything.
You know, you see now, I don't know, 52 times he uses the four-letter word. Do you know that? In combination with every other alphabet. 52 times. You didn't read that?
No.
52 times, man.
No, you're right, Deedat, but the thing is, do you think it's wise to, I think it would be more proper, let people read it and let them make...
No, he said, look, if somebody swear your mother, calls your mother a bitch, a whore, I want to know how you react. Ask him. You see, the trouble is, people didn't read the book. I'm watching a TV program from America. And one of these white interviews is interviewing a Muslim, a Pakistani. They said, all right, now tell us now, what was wrong with the book? What's wrong with it? He says, oh, he said very filthy, dirty things. He said, what did he say? And watch. See, the camera is zooming onto the guy. Ooh, it's a killer. The camera is a killer. You know, you can show what's happening to your face and your everything that you can see. People can't see me now, but if the camera was on and if you're watching on the TV, you can say, hey, this guy, that question the guy asked this guy, his face crumbled up. You know, all that you can see. And I'm watching this brother of ours on close on camera. And he is in trouble. He's in a quandary. He doesn't know what to say. You know why? Because his mother, he's promised his mother, his wife, his daughter, he said, you know, I'll be on TV. 8 o'clock, watch, I'll be on TV. And he knows they're sitting there at home watching him. And now this interviewer is asking, what did he say? He said, very filthy, what did he say? So he said, Ben, sure. That's all. 50 million people are listening. What did they understand? What did you understand? I can't translate it for you. I know what it means, but I can't translate it. The guy, the fool, should have said, you want me to say it? What he says, you know what it means? He said, yes, let's tell you. Let 50 million people hear.